Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
welcome to Movie Madness Live on MME, Movie Madness Entertainment. I've got to work on a new logo. I got to update my intro. I got my man, Master of Madness, Brian.
Ready to bring it tonight, man.
And Jeffrey Warfield.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, we're talking about DC tonight. Are you sick of DC talk? Too bad. It's what's going on. I mean, there is movie stuff going on. I tried to find some other stuff, but let's be real.
DC too hot. DC too hot.
Is popping. Even more than I realized because we got some video game news.
Yeah.
Jeffrey has some speculation for this episode of Movie Madness. I checked on him on an earlier stream, so we'll get to that. First, I got to tweet this out. Yeah, I got to update stuff. I got to get a better costume for my Doctor Doom. I gotta get some. I got to get my Batman cowl. I've been wanting to get a good one for a while. I bought one, but my head's too big. And I tried to return it. I got but they wouldn't take it back. So
there you go. Just get a head, a little styrofoam head or whatever.
It's the armored one from Batman v Superman, and it's way too small for my gigantic melon. So I could put it in the background somewhere. All right. Oh, 9 likes already. Thank you. Yes. Smash the hell out of the like button for free movie talk. No paywalls. The only place on YouTube. It's hard to maintain that. I think about it every once in a while, but no, I'm going to keep it that way. I want to, and I'm not hating on others doing the other way, but I just want to do something different. That's all.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Let me tweet this out. We'll get to the... Whoa. Someone tweeted out some... Okay. I got a little distracted.
What?
Someone tweeted out something with Margot Robbie. Woo!
That's always interesting.
Oh,
yeah.
Boy.
She's modeling some underwear. I don't know what it's for. It's some promo. Some Snyder cut someone. Okay, I'm not hating on you, but I lost my train of thought.
I can imagine that's pretty easy.
Margot Robbie, she's pretty nice.
Wolves of Wall Street, good movie.
Please invite Akancha Jaiswal. Please invite Zever Fett and his son. He's always invited, but he's also a busy dude, and he's hitting the YouTubes hard. He's got some new shows coming up.
I know his strong arm wanted to be here, but he couldn't make it. So, yeah.
All right, so we'll get to this, Akancha. What is your thoughts on DC Fandome and Black Adam teaser? Well, The Rock's going to be there. We're going to get to that. Good morning. Hey, Obi-Wan, producer Obi-Wan.
And I do know that they have been filming for quite a bit. And with Hollywood now being able to continue filming and producing movies, hopefully they can get at least something going on, like at least maybe a little teaser at the very most.
For Black Adam?
Yeah.
I don't think they got a teaser yet.
No, because really I hope at least they do have enough footage for a teaser is all I'm saying.
I didn't know they filmed at all. I thought they were just going to announce more on the project. That's what I was thinking.
No, because actually The Rock on Facebook a few months ago last year, it was late last year. I want to say it was November. On Facebook, he made a video on Facebook only. So if you're going to try to look for the video, you might as well look at it on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on Facebook, where he actually said that they started filming during at the earliest of November of 2019.
Okay, we'll have to see how that goes. Monteith Williams, looking forward to another great stream. I hope so. And wondering how Injustice 3's story will be since Injustice 2 had alternate endings. Yeah, I got to go back and play it. I want to. There's a lot of cool game stuff coming out. DC is hitting it on all fronts. Can we see Justice League sequel movies again? I don't know if it's possible. It's possible. Listen, Zack Snyder is more relevant than he ever has been, and he's done some big movies.
Yeah,
but he is trending more than any other director right now. He's like the director to talk about in Army of the Dead for Netflix, I think it's called. If that hits it out of the park too, he's gonna be people are gonna be courting him. He's not gonna have to go anywhere. And the WB is gonna want to back for sure if Army of the Dead also is a big hit, which I think it will be. Zack Snyder said he's not directing Justice League sequel. I didn't hear that. James Wan. I mean, I know I prefer Zack Snyder, but maybe James Wan could handle it because Aquaman was a pretty.
No, I'm pretty sure he didn't say that.
Okay.
Really, because really, as of right now, everything is kind of up in the air.
All right. Hey, Sir Nerdalot, you want to get in here if you're free? We want some more Sir Nerdalot. We haven't had you in a while. Let me send you a link. Let me see here, Sir Nerdalot. Sorry, it's been a while since I tweeted you. Hold on, everyone. We're gonna get to the good stuff. Don't worry. Actually, Sir Nerdalot, tweet me if you want on, because I'm trying to go back to where is it? Or are you in the group chat? Maybe you're in the group chat. Maybe I think you are in there, so you could get in if you want.
Yeah, it was the last one, I think.
All right. Okay, well, let's get to the good stuff.
Okay.
All right. Now we got a teaser for
Black Adam.
Rocksteady. Well, no, we're not talking about Black Adam yet. We got a teaser on Twitter that, and I should have used the other image, but this is Rocksteady Harley Quinn from the Batman series, Suicide Squad. There's going to be a Rocksteady Suicide Squad game. That's going to be amazing. And then I was going to make a video on this anyway, but when they announced that, when they start talking about video games and DC Fandome and DC games that I want, I'm like, come on, Injustice 3. And you know what next? You know what next gen is coming out that would be perfect to launch it on next gen.
Yeah.
The only problem is what's happening with WB Games. I mean, this is a great renaissance for DC film and TV properties, but
TV and games.
Yeah, but the problem is though, that's the one question mark we have. What is going to happen to WB Games? They were going to sell it off to recoup some after AT&T and bought Warner Brother or Warner Media and all that.
So, because from the last update that I got is apparently EA is one of the big headers to actually get WB Games. Which to me, in my opinion, it's better than 2K having them. Anyone but 2K, really, for me, I'm good.
Well, here's I follow Ed Boon on Twitter. I should have followed him before, but I followed him today, and I was like, I'm searching out on Twitter because he always gives hints. So the list came out. I didn't actually go through all the list to see if there's any other hidden. There's lots of hidden gems in there, but I didn't see anything else. I didn't really scour it, but I was just looking for video game stuff. But he shows right here, Ed Boon plus Dwayne Johnson. So that's the panel he's going to be on. Is it just going to be like a crossover character for Mortal Kombat? Because Mortal Kombat 11 came recently, the Aftermath DLC like expansion. Do you think they would just do a character announcement with Black Dwayne the Johnson as Black Adam as a crossover for Mortal Kombat 11, or is it going to be Justice 3?
I do know also that Ed Boon on Twitter a few months ago talked about really how he wants Zach to make a Injustice movie. So that could also be a possibility. Because I actually have the receipts for that. Like I actually took screenshots of that.
Well, the storyline in the Injustice games is really cool. They could do a CG, but you don't mean live action, do you? Injustice.
Well, I'm just saying that with the Nightmare universe being there, that really does open the door for a Injustice like storyline, and we also do know that the with Stone Quarry and the talks of some, and I do know that there are some rumors going on about for some of the smaller stuff that with the Snyderverse that they're thinking about doing the animation route, for example, from here's what I basically understand about the whole animation thing. So you have Ben Affleck's Batman, original script series / movie.
Yeah,
that's going to be live action.
Okay.
But then really right now there's not really much going for the animation route. But I do know that Jay Oliva is actually okay with doing a animated Nightmare in between series, like what leads in from Justice League 2 to 3, like what happens in between there, because you do know that with the Nightmare scenes, it would actually make a very good series to see like where people are and how has the Darkseid's takeover affected the Earth. And I think that would, and not really to bash on Marvel, but to me, I think that was really one of the weaker points of Endgame, where they didn't really give me enough to really care about the aftermath of the.
Jeffrey's going on a soapbox here. It's going on a game. All right. I heard you and T-Flame talking on the other stream, Jeffrey, about getting a group together to play Injustice. That would be awesome. Maybe I don't want to put more onto Nicotina because he's playing that Crisis and Infinite streams, but wouldn't it be cool to see some of the top YouTubers on the Infinite stream playing Injustice? Ooh.
I'm just gonna say, like, if you give me Green Arrow, then it's pretty much game over.
That's your go-to character?
Yeah, Green Arrow is my go-to.
I like Injustice. You know what kind of I really like Ed Boon. I really like the games, but the cutscene specials.
Oh yeah,
they kind of drive me nuts after a while. It's like this, they're cool, but it takes it. People might really like them like that. It happens in Mortal Kombat too. Like you do this fatality X-ray, and it's really cool the first 5 times or 10 times, and then it gets, oh my god. So I actually wish they would take that out. Am I in the minority here?
The fatalities.
Those really cinematic ones that like you're watching a cutscene basically.
It takes forever.
Yes. I do know. I do also know that they're actually pretty much done with that James Wan is pretty much done with the Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out, and apparently it's going to be a whole rated R, and apparently from one of the actors too, the fatalities are very gory. So I'm actually very interested in in that movie, especially with how successful as the Sonic movie was, because that
All
was
right.
actually very good.
All right, Gongaga asks, "Would we like to see a Snyderverse game?" Sure, but it'd be
Oh,
hard
yeah,
to
absolutely.
accomplish because it's part of the Snyderverse is all those big name actors, and you have to pay for each likeness.
Yeah.
That's not cheap, especially when you're considering The Rock, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill plays the game. He says to the fans, "I want to be Superman." But he wants that money behind the scenes. That's why he's got The Rock's ex-wife for his manager. Do you
Oh,
blame
wow,
him?
I
No.
didn't know that. I
Yeah.
didn't know she was The Rock's ex-wife.
And they just bought the XFL too.
All right.
The
Yep.
Rock and his wife did.
Yeah.
It's a
Joey
small world. It's
Joey
a small
Her-
world after all.
Oh, he bought it.
Joey Herrera, I hope Injustice 3 gets announced. It's a strong possibility. It just makes logical sense. They're doing something after Mortal Kombat. They're doing some type of game.
Yeah.
I want to see an open world Superman game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I
That's
miss
gonna be.
well,
I miss the old one.
I think even in today's standards, that would be very hard though, because with Superman being so OP, it would kind of destroy the whole purpose of it. So
Yeah.
really, I think Rocksteady is the person. I think Rocksteady will find a way to balance it out.
Oh, I forgot to make an image of this. I got to make an image real quick. Interesting you should say that, Brian, Master of Madness, because with the Suicide Squad tease from Rocksteady about the game, they did include this, which is very interesting. I don't know if he'll be playable, but you gotta look at this. Hold on a second. This is very cool, because not only is it Suicide Squad game by Rocksteady, but the image they chose is very interesting. Hold on a second. Bring this up here. I forgot to make this slide. Sorry, everyone. I'm not. You know how Movie Madness I roll. I'm not always prepared.
How we get down?
All right, let me bring this in here.
Hey, Snow Dub, how's it going, buddy?
Okay, I made that quick. Wasn't that quick for me? Yeah. All right. Now, what's that about? Suicide Squad with the logo over. Isn't that Superman?
Yep.
It's got the Superman curl.
And Suicide Squad, they put something in the head. So that's going to be a pretty epic storyline if Superman's also involved with the Suicide Squad.
So really, from what I read about this, and really a lot more details, like these are actual facts that I actually did read.
Facts.
It was actually leaked that the plot is not just a Suicide Squad game, but it's actually a Suicide Squad versus Justice League game.
Oh! I hope you're right.
That'd be really cool.
That would go along with the picture, wouldn't it?
Yep, and apparently, actually, some of the movie actors are going to be in there because apparently he was.
I don't know about that. Are you sure?
Because this was actually a screenshot on Twitter somewhere where someone was actually showing like the description of the game, where you have a Deathstroke in there who's actually played by Joe Manganiello, who, for those who don't know, plays Deathstroke in the Snyder Cut.
All right. Well, here's Geeks Cosmics Entertainment. I hope not. EA doesn't buy WB games. I hope so too. But NetherRealm Studios has been pretty decent about still producing the quality. Sir Nerdalot, hey, are you
What's up, guys?
Are you gamer, Sir Nerdalot?
Yeah, actually, I was replaying Fallout 4.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
Did you ever get into the Injustice games or the Batman Rocksteady games that Rocksteady made?
No, I did not. No.
Okay. They're very very embraced by the community of DC fans. some of the best DC games ever made, and they're recent. They're going to make a Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I did. I did see that. Yeah.
Okay, and Jeffrey's coming with the rumors. He's saying, I heard it's going to be Justice League versus Suicide Squad. That would be really cool.
That'd be awesome.
And
especially
also,
since you take the Suicide Squad as the characters you play against the Justice League.
Yeah, where they're bad guys basically. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. But and also the person who plays as Captain Boomerang, he's actually going to be playing as the Boomerang. He's going to be playing as the Captain Boomerang in the Suicide Squad game.
So I think that guy from Saturday Night Live, I forget his name on the right, Savant, he's going to be a standout in the Suicide Squad. Black Nathan Fillion, all that too. I think the Suicide Squad's going to be pretty dope.
That begins the question again of if the year cut does get announced, does that really overshadow James Gunn's Suicide Squad? But
no, it's different.
But we're not gonna get into that until it at least comes out.
Well, they're not. DC is not playing around. They like. Let's be honest. That's why Comic-Con at home stunk this year. Because DC finally had enough. They're like, no, we see what Disney's doing. They're D23.
And
their Star Wars celebration. Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently, this came out yesterday. Actually, with the news of the Mandalorian season 2 trailer coming out on the same day as DC Fandome.
Oh, okay.
So really, I don't know. So really, I don't know if this is Disney kind of panicking to try to stay on top.
Well, they always want to have something to counter whenever all this marketing's coming out from the other side.
Yeah, it's definitely a counter to DC Fandome.
Yeah.
Yep, everyone wants to stay on top.
Yep.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there would be a Marvel Dome or something like that.
Well, here's Phobic. Be nice if there's a DC game like Avengers coming up, but nope. Well, if Jeffrey's right, Jeffrey, I love your takes. I don't know if you're right all the time though, but if you're right on that one, and in the Justice League, it's Suicide Squad versus Justice League. I would actually prefer that than just a straight Justice League game. Really, that's really interesting. We've never had a game like that, have we? No,
no, we haven't.
Great.
All right, so let's get
We haven't.
All right, let me. Whoa, the comments just jumped. Woo. Hold on a sec. I want Microsoft to get WB games because I want Killer Instinct versus Mortal Kombat. I think I still have an image here somewhere. Let me see. I made an image a while ago that Killer Kombat. It could happen. It could happen even if they don't buy them. But yes, I want that to happen. Can you imagine the next Xbox saying we bought WB Games and we're making Killer Kombat?
Or maybe Square Enix might buy it to get both Marvel and DC.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah. All right, let's get some. Oh, darn it. Some more comments here. Jedi Master 1276. Hail the chat. Hail to the guys in Pimp. Maxie, it's me, Wonder Jedi. Can I please have a wrench? No offense or anything. I'm handing out less wrenches right now. But you could be on the show in the future, though. Let me see. Monteith Williams says a live action Injustice could work, I think, but let it be its own universe. I honestly, Jeffrey, I don't know about that one. I don't know about Injustice movie. Maybe CG. Maybe CG.
Because really, if you think about it, like really a Injustice game being in the same universe, like that doesn't make any sense. And the
Prime's
whole
here.
purpose of the Injustice comics is two universes coming together. to fight a evil Superman. So really, I don't get that point of it.
All right, I gotta send Prime. Is it Prime Time? You have something good, Prime? Let me see here.
Oh man,
That
you
video,
brought the house
video
down
from yesterday was awesome.
Oh yeah,
I watched that earlier today, and
And
a lot of information in there.
Oh yeah, I watched it too. I watched it too last night.
It gets you really pumped for the Justice League.
yeah, big time, man.
So did you see Grace's newest video?
No, I was thinking about watching it, but
Well,
it's like 40 minutes. I don't know.
Well,
we can watch part of it if we want.
Let's watch the final minutes of it.
The final minutes?
Yeah, the final minutes. That specifically. You'll see why.
Oh,
You'll see why.
Smash the hell out of the like button. What's good, Prime? Hopefully you're good. I don't know if you're free. But I mean, it's easy when I get Prime on here. It goes on. He takes over. He gives all the good details. And I didn't even get. I prepared movie talk again. Well, Jeffrey wants us to watch a clip, so I'll do that.
Yeah.
So this is the hint. He's tweeting it out. Ed Boon. That means something. Hopefully more than just a panel. Come on, he's got to be doing something because people are going to be asking. That's the first thing they're going to ask.
I do know that Baraka was actually in the first teaser that they put in the first Fandome teaser that they put out. Yep, it was right next, like it's on my right, like right next to the Dark Side image that we saw of the Zack Snyder Justice League teaser. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Baraka is there in the promotion material.
All right. So where on the Grace video should I start? I didn't watch it yet.
Okay. Oh wow, it really is 40 minutes. So
she's rocking the glasses tonight. Ow.
Oh wow, I like the glasses.
Let's start at 40. Let's start at 40 and go from there.
All right.
The unrendered version of the Snyder Cut trailer. It's a full trailer.
Oh, she said she what?
Yeah, go back 10. 30, go back 30 seconds.
I probably couldn't survive with that.
I'm just going here.
And I speculated that was to compete with the popularity of Scarlet Witch over at Marvel.
I'm liking the glasses,
Jose
Grace.
Garcia says, "What is your favorite Harley
Quinn
costume?
It's a good look.
Outfit?" I never thought that I would go away from the original Jester costume. That was fantastic. But I love the new animated series.
I might have to do a whole reaction to this on my own.
I like her.
There's so much here, Grace. 40 minutes of Grace goodness.
A lot. But
I think she got a new mic too.
But Margot Robbie looks very good in James Gunn's Suicide Squad. So I kind of like the look that Arkham came up with. Batman, Rocksteady, which is the blonde hair, and then the black and red coloring, even including the ponytails.
Oh yes, yeah, I'm okay with that.
I haven't seen it fully rendered though. I've seen the unrendered version of the Snyder Cut trailer.
Ooh,
it's a full trailer.
That's not fair, Grace. You can't say that.
Oh.
Joe says, "How bad is my eyesight? I probably couldn't survive without mine for a day." Yeah, I think I've told that story before. I remember when I was in school, this boy said, if it wasn't for the advent of glasses, I would have walked off a cliff a long time ago. And I thought that was very funny because I could relate to it. I'm very near. I can't see close. I can't see anything basically if I take my glasses off. It's not good.
Okay.
I have a real problem.
Oh, this is a live stream. She did like viewer questions.
Samir says, "Will there be a Mulan watch along?" That's a great idea, Samir.
I don't know, Jeffrey. What's this hidden thing? Was that it?
I got to see what's going on.
No, that's not it.
That's not it.
I don't
Okay.
talk about watch-alongs too much.
That's pretty intriguing though, because maybe we will get a
Mandalorian trailer still dropping during DC Fandome. Well, I haven't heard for sure, but the speculation is that it'll drop sometime around then. So they could be jerks and drop it on the 22nd and just ruin my life. But I would prefer it if they would drop.
Am I the only one thinks Avenger game? I think you are. Just your average. No, I don't know. I might get that. I'm not sure.
I always liked that Ultimate Avengers game. That was always fun.
Doesn't start till 1 p.m.
I bought it and I didn't play it.
Cover the Mandalorian trailer, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Ahsoka. So it's gonna blow up and be like just absolutely nuts.
I think that's what's going to happen too. I think we're going to see like
on the
or
Friday,
hear
and then
some
I can sleep in
Rosario
and listen to
Dawson.
DC Fandome for the rest of the day.
I'm looking forward to the Mandalorian, man.
Justin,
I
I'm
think
glad
season
you're
2 is
here
going to be
today, too.
awesome.
Are you sure there's something here,
Yeah.
Jeffrey? Okay.
The radical left.
The radical left. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Brian, were you talking about Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
Yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Those games were
Hey,
so fun.
Gorilla my dreams. I'm glad you're a new member. Thank you for joining.
I might become a member.
Chico says, what are my dinner plans
Oh,
tonight? I was thinking of
Obik
making
likes
roast chicken, but I might just make that for tomorrow.
Jeffrey, she's talking about roast chicken.
Is that actually her house?
Okay, so
Or-
since,
Yes.
Made it in
I
one
think-
since,
day
I,
in Hollywood. I was like,
so
that's
since I don't know, I'm just gonna drop it right here. And in this video, she does say that the sod will be in the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. I got to do a whole reaction to this one myself. Okay. Well, I'll watch a few more seconds if she hasn't.
single person to single person. Although I'm happy to say I have a little bit of a cleaner living space than he does.
Yeah, she lives in New York, I think.
That's a nice house, though. I mean,
In a built.
Hey, Scott, I think
Great
DC
view.
DC
She's
Fandom
making
content
bank.
will not be available after the fact. The trailers probably will be.
Oh wait, what was that?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Tomorrow.
yeah,
Wait,
she
what
said
did
the
you say
trailer
there?
probably will be.
No. She said the DC
Gorilla my
Fandome
dreams. I'm glad
content's
you're
not going to be there on stream after. Oh man.
Yeah, 24 hours only, dude.
No,
Look
I
at
mean,
the
but they
marketing.
won't save the panels so you can watch them later.
They'll save them for 24 hours.
Oh man, that's rough. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew it was 24 hours of content, but I didn't think like they were gonna. Maybe they'll make you pay after it's free to get to it. I don't know. Oh,
Somebody's gonna clip it though. Somebody's gonna clip the hell out of it.
yeah.
I do know that someone's gonna try their hardest to stream the whole 24 hours.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Wow, that's gonna be
Remember,
nuts.
thank you for joining. Chico says, what are my dinner plans tonight? I was thinking of making roast chicken, but I might just
Wow.
make it for tomorrow. I kind of
Yeah.
like macaroni and cheese. Kraft
So-
macaroni and cheese. It's delicious.
So only
I don't know.
24
I don't know
hours.
what's going on here, Ryan. Jeffrey wants us to watch Grace as she's talking about dinner plans. Although she did say some stuff. I'll remove Grace. Sorry, Grace. But she's looking nice with those glasses. Looking fresh, Grace. All right, I defend my Grace at all costs.
Well,
but she
She does have it a little bit wrong.
Okay.
With
All right.
it being an 8-hour thing that's going to repeat. It's not going to be something like that. It's going to be, if you click on this, you're going to get to watch this video, and if you click on that, it'll open up. Kind of like a tree. You follow your own path. And you go down, like if you want to watch only kids stuff, then you go watch only kids stuff, and that's a whole bunch of content in there. But all of this stuff is going to be available for 24 hours. Sorry, I have a knife in my hand.
Okay, all right, we get it.
It's going to be available for 24
All right.
hours.
Gotta spread some butter.
yeah, like butter. And so you can watch it as many times as you want, and not just 3 hour or 3 times. You can, click on it. A lot of people like myself, probably, if I can, are going to be, going to get the OBS out and record all kinds of stuff, whatever we can record and then share with, the community.
Oh
and
yeah,
talk about it
DC
and all that.
fans. Even though we get the Snyder Cut fans don't trust anything with Warner Brothers. Like we are capturing this stuff to make sure.
Right, because we want to get everything and we want to dissect what everybody is saying. Because a lot of this stuff, some of the stuff is going to be live, but a lot of this stuff is going to be pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So some of it is
And
live.
to answer your question, if you didn't hear me earlier, or didn't read my text earlier when you were on Lightcast stream, you asked about Ezra, and he is in the list.
Okay.
And so he will either have a pre-recorded segment or he'll be on some live panel or whatever. But he is still Flash. He is still included.
What were you
That's all I'm
asking,
saying.
Sir Nerd? A lot. You're saying is there going to be live panels too, though? It's
Yeah,
part of
that's what I was trying to
Yeah,
confirm what
yeah,
Peter Beck
and
said, that
Grace,
there is live.
There will
yeah,
be a live
and
element, like kind of like think about sportscasters, right? You got the people that like, or maybe even the Star Wars Celebration where they always go back to like and blah blah blah, and back to you and crap
Josh
like that.
Gad.
You're gonna have some orchestration, and it's probably gonna be. Wasn't there some segment on like called DC Talk or something? And they had like a girl host and a male host, and they would always, they'd have like a couple of different people that they would talk to or whatever. I would assume it's going to be something like that. But for the most part, a lot of people, because of time zones, time constraints, COVID crap, they're going to pre-record and, have submitted, whatever Q&A they had and send that over. And then that, of course, is going to be, rifled through, and probably it's, maybe some things are going to be edited out. Who knows? So
yeah,
Okay.
and Grace also said for those who are wondering about what's the schedule going to be about, according to Grace, the schedule is going to come out in a few days, so you don't need to worry about the scheduling and all that.
All right. Well, I'll recap what we started at the beginning of the stream. Ryan, you've heard about the Rocksteady game, Suicide Squad.
Yes. I posted. I like the logo that was on. I don't know if that's Superman's head or if that's like Ultraman or Yes,
That looks like
Yeah.
Superman.
So
to me.
I put that together. Well, I mean, it could be Superman, but it could also. I mean, if you look at him, he looks kind of messed up. I don't know.
A lot of
What's
people
going
are. A lot of people are saying either Superman or Bizarro.
Yeah.
But
Well, I can't see that it's bizarre. Look at his shoulder, and look how nice that body.
hair.
Yeah, that's if there was Bizarro, it'd be cut up, raggedy.
Yeah.
So I can't say that I can't fathom that would be Bizarro.
Well,
the only people it could be is Superman, or possibly, which I doubt, if you think multiverse, Ultraman from Earth 3.
Well,
I thought you were gonna say Shazam.
So now he's got that little, thing coming out of his forehead, the little S, whatever kind of hairdo or whatever. That's coming out of his
So
forehead.
I was gonna make a video on this, and then as soon as I heard about the Rocks, that surprised me. The Rocksteady Suicide Squad game.
Well, they'd been talking about
Superman.
and this is probably about Superman. So that's what I'm saying. It's probably Superman. Don't know what's going on with that. Usually Suicide Squad they're villains, but they're doing something for the greater good.
Yeah.
And to try to shave off time on their sentencing and stuff like that. So I don't know what sort of issue they would have with Superman.
I do know that Amanda Waller is going to be involved, so maybe it's going to be like kind of Amanda ordering Suicide Squad to take out Superman. So that's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first thing I did was I was searching Ed Boon, because we're after Mortal Kombat comes out, Injustice 3, he is confirmed to be on a panel with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Is it going to be just a cameo character, or are they going to announce? The team is working on something else after Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, the DLC. It makes logical sense. It would be perfect timing. The only problem is they might sell WB games. Is the only issue.
I think they will sell.
Yeah,
and then use that capital to build on this other. This other thing that they're working on. They'll still be able to reap some benefits of the games, but they really won't be as involved as they previously were. Because there you go. Yep, that's the reveal. That's Shazam. I mean, I'm sorry. That's Black Adam. He's got hair, and that's going to be different. It's going to be different in this one. He's going to have hair. So this is great.
It's the
tired of seeing bald.
Maybe not, and maybe he won't. I'm gonna say
I would love to see Dwayne with hair. He's kind of like Bruce Willis. He shaved his head for a while, and it's just like, give me some hair. Same thing with Samuel L. Jackson. Sometimes he has hair, sometimes he doesn't. So I don't like seeing the face just sort of the
hair. I prefer without the hair. To me, Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock kind of look weird with hair. That's just me.
Here's more breaking news.
I'm used to rock.
Ryan is going hard on YouTube. He's got all these new shows, Deep Thoughts, and now Star Wars Wars.
That's right. We're gonna get it on.
Okay.
I mean,
good idea.
I have to give it to Enosh because, right, man, I was so jaded by Star Wars for so long, and he and Nerdy and Nicotina and myself were on a stream, and we just started like riffing on just Star Wars quotes from like obscure characters and things like that, and Enosh put it up. I think it's on his channel, but he put it on Twitter, and I was just watching. I was like, man, we just had so much fun. I was like, and then I was talking to, and who was it? Oh, he was talking to Robert Meyer Burnett about Star Wars, and I was and that sort of helped me, sort of reinvigorate my passion, my love for the franchise, post sequel trilogy. So I was like, let me get back in here and
next
I'm gonna
week you're planning this.
Yes. We don't have an exact time yet, but I'm keeping the panel small.
Yeah,
I want it to be about 4 people, including myself, to start with, just to kind of see how things go, because I don't want it to get like, we have a whole bunch of people and then we get thrown off topic and it's just not, it's not cohesive and the show doesn't. I mean, it gets heated, but like some people are like, why am I here? I just don't want that. I don't want anybody to
That's
feel
a great title for a Star Wars show.
Yeah, I figured that it was funny. I thought, and I was like, nobody's gonna use this. I was like, Star Wars wars,
Yeah. No, I think that's gonna get people's attention. Yeah, they're like, that's the fandom too.
Yeah.
So good job. I'm looking forward to that episode. I'll be in the chat.
Just real quick though, I gotta say the only Disney Star Wars thing that I do like is the Star Wars Rebels show. That's the only good Disney Star Wars thing that I think the Star Wars fandom does appreciate in the Disney Star Wars era.
Yeah. I mean, I like Rogue One for what it is. I like Solo for what it is. I wish that Ron Howard had his own, from start to finish, ground up. I mean, we have seen Willow, so we've seen a good Star Wars movie from Ron Howard. So yeah, I mean, I'd love for him to have another crack at it. I mean, George went to him once. I can't remember. I think it was for one of the prequels, and he turned George down. And Steven turned him down. Steven wanted to direct Return of the Jedi, and George was like, "No, it's mine." And yes, one at a time. I mean, it had to be unlocked, and Enosh helped unlock that for me, because it'd been dormant. I was just, like I said, I was jaded. I didn't have any hate for it. I didn't have a lot of love for it. I was just like, don't talk to me really about Star Wars. I'm just kind of done.
Rise of Skywalker was so muted. It was like when it was done, even for me, and I like the sequel stuff, and I was just kind of like, I felt drained and kind of like.
Well, for me, the pacing for that movie is rushed, and you can feel it. They're like, let's go from here to here to here to here to here to here, and we're done. And I was like, okay.
I will say I do like the Force Awakens. I still stand by it as a good start off point for a trilogy.
I gave it a pass. Because it borrowed from the older movies, and it was an introductory movie. It was introducing characters and all that. So I was like, I hope that things are gonna, this world is gonna get expanded on, and it's gonna go into some deep mythos or whatever. But what we got just wasn't a good story, and it didn't. And that's where it like really fell apart. Because I mean, like it's beautiful. I mean, ILM did a great job. The prop department, the costume department, I mean, all the people that worked on this film did a great job.
Yeah,
it just wasn't a good story.
Yeah,
and it wasn't. I mean, I can't really comment on the dialogue because, I mean, Star Wars wasn't really known for dialogue.
No,
but I can't give it a pass for that narrative.
I disagree with that one, especially with the prequels. I think the prequels. I think really, I was born in 1999, so I'm not like one of the OG his Star Wars heads. I saw the OG trilogy, but I gotta say that when it comes to dialogue, I do appreciate the prequels more in that aspect of it. Because really for my as for because really for me this is the BBS of the Star Wars franchise, and that's really episode 2. Like I really do love Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
like the prequels. I mean, they all have issues, but the prequels had a narrative. They had a story. They had it was a story that anybody could follow, right? With this
Yeah.
one here, it was like it was so
Um,
disjointed. It just wasn't.
Yeah, because
It wasn't for me.
yeah,
Well,
because to me, how the prequels were like, they were kind of like if you and I were playing with Star Wars toys, and I was giving my own little narrative and introducing new characters, and then you really kind of steal my toy, and then I kind of make my first.
Man, now you're accusing me of theft?
Stealing
No.
toys. Star Wars.
No.
Damn, on air?
I'm just making an example. So
Yeah.
like I play with my Star Wars toys for a bit,
Okay.
with kind of a little bit of the same narrative.
Mhm.
Then I'm done playing with my toys for a little bit. Then
Well-
you get to play with your toys for a bit, except you're completely ruining.
If you
Like,
talk
my
Star Wars
side of
toys
the
too much,
story.
Enosh is going to jump in here.
Yeah,
We got to.
we definitely need him to walk us around his room so we can see.
got
his
we got to
collection.
move on to the movie talk because
Yeah.
I actually prepared.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. I
But-
thought this was
but-
just an open show. We just talk about whatever, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, not well. You know how this show is.
Yeah.
It's not really
Okay,
structured.
so-
But
okay,
I
let's
do have to
do
say,
that.
we do have to say, T Flame, Strong Arm Flicks, and Jeffrey were streaming earlier, and they had a kind of great idea. I don't want to put more on the plate because I don't know if it's possible, but man, would that be cool to have some YouTubers play Injustice against each other? Injustice 2. I don't know if we can work that in for the. I'd love to see Film Gob against someone, or I
Like a
don't know.
tournament, just kind of.
Yeah, I have Injustice 2.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool setup to have like a tournament. Yeah,
Yeah,
with like
yeah.
YouTubers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean, I wouldn't play, but I mean, that'd be fun to watch.
Okay.
But yeah, if you give me Green Arrow, then you're pretty much done.
Jeffrey's talking to Mac. He says Green Arrow is he's like no one's.
No one's
I
gonna
mean-
stop Green Arrow. Wow.
I mean,
Man,
with
this
him with
guy,
Green
Oliver
Arrow, I don't
Queen
know.
in the house representing.
Green Arrow
Also
is
represent-
OP in tournaments.
Well,
dude.
maybe you could get Mad Matt to sub in for you if
He
we.
would. He would jump on. Yeah, he does like Injustice. That's he does own the game. So
All right, so here is I saw Sil tweeting this out. Exclusive, the Cinema Spot,
yep,
Catwoman series in development at HBO Max.
yep.
This is based off Matt Reeves' trilogy, so they're gonna do shows based off that too. Wow.
Yeah, the second show.
Wow.
Second show based off of that.
Oh yeah, because of Gotham.
yes.
right?
Gotham
Gotham is also based off of that show or
Wow.
of that movie.
Was
So,
that confirmed?
They're really doubling down on this.
Yeah. All right.
So I hope it's as good as they're talking. I hope it's not going to be one of those Last Jedi debacles. And now he gets a trilogy. Wait a minute,
you're in a
he
hotel
doesn't get a
room.
trilogy.
There's no excuse. I've seen Ultimate Enosh all over the YouTubes. No, enjoy your family. Enjoy your family.
Nicotina was in a tent.
And that's what happens when you stream too much. Your wife puts you in a tent.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
I mean, Max's wife put him out into space.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
And then I said, bitch. That was the greatest skit.
Oh. So what do you think of this? Listen, she's a little bit younger actress side, but she's kind of. I mean, she's And I don't want to say she's too hot because Momoa will come down on me because
well, that's his stepdaughter, but
stepdaughter.
I mean, yeah, and she's over
Well,
the age of
Okay.
accountability.
Yes.
So,
but
yeah, you can say
well, for me, it's kind of like, meh, I don't really know her that much.
you're just mad. That's your.
No. Like, for me, like, in terms of acting ability, I don't know much about her. Kind of like Robert Pattinson. The only thing that I know Robert Pattinson for is the Twilight series, which I think he was really good at. But I haven't seen Lighthouse. I don't choose.
Lighthouse was weird.
I
With
really
Willem Dafoe.
really I'm choosing not to watch it, mainly because I want really a fresh start to really see why he was chosen as Batman for Matt Reeves' trilogy.
This actress, I haven't seen much of her.
Yeah,
Zoe Kravitz, but she seemed like just following her a little bit on the internet. If you do Google search, she's into style. She could. I foresee that she'll pull off that sultry Catwoman really good.
Yeah.
She's not afraid to be
better than Halle Berry at least.
And she's young. And I think this is the role for her. I think she's going to hit it out of the park. They're confident. At least they're showing confidence. Showing a series already. Definitely cool. So that's all we have, though. It's expected. They are showing confidence, which we did not see before AT&T was in there. Maybe it was the funds too. I mean, they needed big. You need a really big movie, like big box office records to push all your projects. That's important. So they didn't have that before because they
unless Matt Reeves' Batman movie is going to be on HBO Max. Like,
I don't think so. I think they really by that time, like, okay, Wonder Woman 84 probably HBO Max eventually. The Suicide Squad, I think they're gonna hold out on that. The Batman makes so much money, man. They're not gonna put it unless if Mulan comes in and makes extraordinary numbers, like, oh my god, let's put everything out on demand.
Wait, Ryan. I had to disagree with you on there because it is confirmed that Mulan will only be in theaters in China. So,
it will be in theaters. But what I'm saying is domestically, because domestic is where they make a huge chunk of their cash. They do make it abroad, but I don't think that they're going to make that much because they're not at the point where they were for that market to bring in that cash like they did for Aquaman.
What's going
on?
Like
they did for what was another one that they really made a whole lot of money, like Transformers. I think Transformers. Every Transformers they made so much money in China. So I don't think they're at that level yet. I don't think the theaters are being packed as they used to be.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Mulan is going to be enough for them to say, hey, you know what, screw it, we're gonna open the theater 24 hours, separate people 6 feet apart, and try to bring in the cash. I don't know.
No, I think video on demand would be cool.
Well, I do know this: if Zack Snyder Justice League was to be put out in theaters, I do know that everyone will flock to theaters to see that, especially with Zack Snyder Justice League being made for IMAX theaters.
Hey, I like the costume, but not as a Catwoman movie.
The costume is legit. The ears look funny. The ears look funny.
Yeah, I don't
look funny like the bad ears.
I mean, if Halle Berry was in the room and say, how does this look?" I'm like, "Oh, that looks really great."
It was it's kind of like what was it? What is it? Wildcat from Stargirl, right?
Yeah.
So that helmet is huge on that girl, and it's got these big chipmunk cheeks. And it just makes her look funny. And I'm like, that's not. And I know that she took that helmet from the older Wildcat. So I was like, when he was wearing it, I mean, it's like, I mean, I'm sorry, but he probably could pummel the people.
Sorry, Marquise,
because they're laughing too much at him.
If you like Halle Berry's Catwoman, more power to you. I could look at the pictures of the movie with her in it, but I can't watch the film.
I'm one of the few that like Anne Hathaway.
It was as bad as Steel.
Yeah.
with
What
Shaquille
deal?
O'Neal.
Did you?
Shaquille O'Neal as Superman, as Steel Superman. You never
What
saw
deal?
you need
I
to
never
check that
thought of
out.
I never
Jeffrey.
heard of it. I never heard of it.
I've heard
It's
of
an
it.
older
I-
movie. Yeah.
Look it up.
I
Look
never
it up.
heard of that.
He's got a helmet and he doesn't fly. He rides a motorcycle.
I think
Yeah.
Shaq, Shaq
you
was
mean
still on
that
the.
thing with? Oh, you mean that picture that I saw with Shaq with just a plain armor for some
Yes,
reason?
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
that movie.
It was
Oh,
on
so
HBO
that
Max
was-
for a little bit. I don't
Oh,
think
was-
it still is.
They removed it. I'm like that's something that was
Yes,
like
that
it's-
bad.
it
I
always
just
be
haven't
It is
looked for
horrible.
'cause
Take
there's
it
no
down.
reason to.
I mean,
Or-
Shaq does so much better in comedic roles. Like when he was in what was it, Grown Ups 2, and I think he was in Grown Ups 1 as well. But yeah, oh my god, he's
Ruth
hilarious.
Wilson. Who's Ruth Wilson?
He was good in the other Adam Sandler movie with the blonde haired girl where they go to Africa.
I don't think he was in that one. You're talking about Terry Crews?
No, yeah, that
Terry
movie
Crews was
but-
like
but
adults only.
he worked in the sports show in the sports. Yeah.
Was in the beginning of the
Yeah.
movie?
Yep.
Oh wow. I'll have to rewatch that.
What was
Blended.
that name?
It was called Blended.
Blended.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm a huge, Adam Sandler fan. So yeah, I just
Same,
I
yeah.
can't remember. I don't remember him in that.
What's
Yeah.
what's
He was
everyone?
buddy at the beginning.
Now that we're talking about Catwoman, what did everyone think of Anne Hathaway?
I liked her a lot. The ears
I
were
couldn't
weird,
handle
but
that.
I liked her a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
love
she was
Anne
just
Hathaway.
she was in a cat suit, basically. Just a Matrix esque kind of,
Yeah, it was
and
like-
she had like these goggles that flipped up and kind of gave her ears, but
Yeah.
it wasn't really, and it was like, okay,
Oh,
Michelle
I
Pfeiffer,
haven't
though, man.
I haven't
Michelle
seen that,
Pfeiffer.
Ryan. Is that for Catwoman?
Yeah. There you go. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh yes.
I liked Michelle's costume.
I liked Michelle.
I thought she
I
brought
had
the crazy. She can bring those crazy eyes that.
I didn't like
Yeah.
her as Selena Kyle so
Yeah,
much, and I didn't like the
I-
transformation scene.
I had a huge
Yeah,
crush
that
on her
was
after that
creepy.
movie.
But everything else I liked, except the end when she was like, "Give me a kiss, Auntie Claus," and all that crap. I thought that was just over the top stupid.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Christopher Walken, man.
Campy.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken, he shouldn't have been in that movie.
Max Shrek.
He was so and his wig. Oh,
I like
Wig was
Danny
atrocious.
DeVito. Danny DeVito was like
Danny
ultimate-
DeVito was an ex. Bob Hoskins would have been another good
Oh yeah.
Penguin.
Yeah, Mr.
I think-
Skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think the person who played as Penguin in the first Gotham series did a very good job.
The penguin.
What-
Oh, the penguin in the first got. Yeah, he did good. I like the Riddler.
Chris Meredith.
Or-
You're
or-
talking about
or-
from the 1960s?
No,
In
the
the Gotham show.
the Gotham series.
Oh,
from
you're talking about what is his name? It's three. He has a first name, middle name, last name that he puts on there. I know you're talking about Robin
Yep.
something or other, and he did a good job. I think that he was good. The guy that played the Riddler was good, Dawson, and
Gotham 2.0.
who else was good? Who else was good?
I like
Catwoman was okay in there too. With Selena.
Yeah,
Kyle.
She shouldn't have been Bruce's pal.
Oh,
You know, it was like her
Well,
and
they did
Ivy and Bruce. They were all palling around like it's a small world after all. And I'm just like, no,
I
dude,
wouldn't-
Gotham is huge.
I wouldn't say that that Poison Ivy was really like the pal in that triangle.
She
right
shouldn't have been
there.
Poison Ivy before he was Batman. Nobody should have been anything before he was Batman. You should have seen like, okay, I see the traits of this person, kind of going that way, but they never should have gone full anything. It should have been the Penguin, the Robin guy learning how to be in that, arena, learning how to work the mob and all that. It should have been the Riddler still in GCPD, just kind of like, getting messed up, having those issues in the mirror and all that, and trying to struggle with that, and not really going down that full on Riddler path. I was like, it's all too early. And they did that because they ran out of ideas. They weren't creative.
Oh no, producer Obi-Wan, don't be going. All right, if you have to, come back. All right. I was going to talk about a few more movie topics then. I think I have some DC at the end to come back to go do full circle. So this is another superhero show, Superworld, and Jason Bateman of Ozark. I didn't watch Ozark yet. I keep hearing great things.
It's really good.
I like the water.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ozark water?
Okay.
Ozark water. I've seen that pop up on Netflix. I just haven't really caught myself up to watch it yet. Right now, I'm just finishing up The Umbrella Academy.
Oh, I gotta watch that now.
I haven't seen that. I'm looking forward to The Boys 2.
Oh,
Boys season 2.
Yes.
I'm almost done with season 2 with Umbrella Academy, and all I gotta say is it's a good show, but it's like I'm still very confused on a few things.
Okay, no spoilers, Jeffrey. No spoilers.
I hate it when that guy dies at the end and everybody knows it's him.
No, it's not like that.
Somebody shot JR.
Oh, and people don't like this Ozark article. They're leaving. People are leaving. Oh, well, I brought this up because now that Disney Plus is doing the Marvel shows, HBO Max is doing the DC shows. Everyone wants their own superhero properties. This is probably he does a lot of stuff for Netflix. So I'm assuming I didn't read ahead, but it says Warner Bros. Oh, let me see. All right, I should have read ahead. The story takes place in 2038 in a world where every single person has superpowers, with the exception of one man by the name of Ignatius Lohman, who is stuck in a white-collar job while his father is one of the most powerful people on the planet and leader of defense organization Peerless. But Lohman will get his chance to step up when he is forced to face a corporate overlord whose power is neutralizing anyone with a superpower. Superworld has been described in the same vein as The Incredibles. Jason Bateman will direct. It's a film. I thought it was going to be a series. For Warner Brothers with Mark Perez stated.
Jason Bateman actually directs a lot of good stuff.
It kind of sounds like My Hero Academia.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Jeffrey. Thanks, Jeffrey. No, I mean, not everyone in My Hero Academia doesn't have superpowers, but a majority of them do. There's a small percentage, but he's saying he's the only one that does that. That would be really frustrating if you were the only one that have superpowers in the world. So that's an interesting concept. I didn't know. I thought it was going to be a series. I should have read ahead. All right, let me see what else here. Star Trek on hold. We're going to go through this quick because
what?
Is that the name of the show? Star Trek on hold?
No, Star Trek reboot. I didn't know they were seriously considering a reboot. From Noah Hawley is now on hold.
No, you know what I want to see?
Don't care about Star Trek.
I want to see a Star Trek: The Next Generation movie again. Okay.
I like
Picard, those characters.
Maybe that's what they're thinking. I don't know. Bringing Picard back. I don't know.
It looks like they're trying to bring back the original trilogy era, and I'm over it. Like, give me something else. Yeah, well, it just muddies the timeline, and all you hear is people bitch about canon.
So I got this article from Master of Madness. I didn't know about this reboot, which isn't to be confused with the long-delayed Star Trek 4 that they keep putting on hold too. Paramount has actually 3 different Star Trek movies on the back burner, which they keep canceling. Star Trek 4, the Star Trek movie with Quentin Tarantino, and this reboot.
I wouldn't be interested in the Tarantino one either.
Oh, you really? You're
no. I wouldn't want to see Pulp Star Trek. I'm sorry.
Pulp Star Trek?
That combination just makes absolutely no sense.
Royale with phasers.
Yeah. I don't want Kirk on this. In the captain's chair saying MFer. You know what I mean? So shoot that MFer over here.
Or he's gonna have
dead, baby.
He's gonna have Sam Jackson there and one of those. God, what are they called? I want to say Gungans, but that's,
he'll be a
not what-
Klingon.
what are they called? The Klingons.
Yeah, he'll be
He's gonna have a Klingon, giving him head. He's gonna be like, yeah, shooting a phaser.
Yeah, no, I'm not interested.
Man, we really do need a sequel to the 2017 Power Rangers movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be all right.
I thought that was decent. I'm not a huge Power Rangers fan though. I don't, I know Ryan
I like
is.
that fan film a little bit more. I thought that was good.
With James Vanderbeek.
Yes. I was like, man,
that was
there's
like
potential
really,
there.
really violent.
Yes.
I
was like, the Violent Rangers is the way to go.
Well, you can't do it on the mass market because the reason to come with a Power Rangers film is to sell merch, and you can't have overly.
But the thing about that is Joker sells pajamas. They're on pajamas, children's pajamas, but that thing made $1 billion. Sorry, $1 billion, and it's a kid's property.
Well, let's be real here. With the costume sales being between Jared Leto and Joaquin Phoenix, it's actually Jared Leto's Joker costume that sells more than Joaquin Phoenix's. I'm just saying, numbers don't lie.
Well, I don't know what Trav and Phobic are talking about in the comments. Exploding color, what the hell? Bodies and freezers. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. The producers are going crazy.
Evil genius makes it sound like a comedy.
Don't read everything in the chat.
Yeah, not everything is.
Yes, I have watched the first episode of Star Trek Lower Decks. Check out my review on Brian Hill, Master of None.
Yeah, sure. You definitely check it out. Ryan Hartwell, but I'll tell you what, if we're not dunking on Star Trek, people leave. No offense to viewers.
That's how.
I knew bringing up that article we dropped like 5 viewers. People are not. They love to dunk on Star Trek. I saw.
Thanks, Discovery.
Yeah, I want to still see this Discovery, and I want to.
Season 3 should be out pretty soon too. I'm looking forward to that as well.
Cool. They already have it filmed mostly.
Yeah, they had it filmed well before this.
People want to be the first to have a rant on Lower Decks right now.
Well, that's how I found Doomcock back in the day, was Discovery rants, and
he covers more than Star Wars.
Oh, it started with
anything that's a dumpster fire.
It was before Star Trek was before The Last Jedi, so they were gearing up.
But the Lower Decks looks fun to me.
It was hilarious. If you just put aside the seriousness of Star Trek for 10 damn minutes, it's a really good show.
Why would you want a serious Star Trek animated show?
Exactly.
I do.
All right. We'll buy Jeffrey.
No, I think they take it too seriously, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just, I understand, but
that's really why. But yeah, that's really why J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movies, because really just how seriously he took it.
Well, they were funner than the movies, though, the original movies.
Well,
I'm just saying that we all have different tastes, so we guess we'll have to agree to disagree on that one.
Well,
most people do on that one with me, though. I get it.
Unfortunately, we're moving on from Star Trek. Sorry, Master of Madness.
It's a hot button issue. I understand.
Yeah. No. I'm interested in Star Trek, but they're not a lot. We need something. We need something in the Star Trek universe that's as popular as the Mandalorian. Everyone agrees.
What about that Star Trek engine manual on page 763 with the twin turbine?
There is the Snyder cut.
Do you want? All right, before we move on.
Oh no, we lost 3 more. No.
Yeah. This is what's happening. Thanks a lot. Right? Yeah, we are. Are we? Do you guys even want to see Star Trek 4 with Chris Pine, or you move on?
I didn't even watch Star Trek 3. I watched the first 2, and I was just kind of like, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
I know that J.J. Abrams' Star Trek was more like Star Wars, and that's why it wasn't really that palatable for a lot of Star Trek people, because they're about diplomacy and not action.
Now this I'm conflicted. I want to see it, but it's going to make me so sad because I loved Robin.
Oh,
Williams.
poor guy. Yeah.
Robin's, which I'm not watching the trailer. It says a trailer for the documentary Robin's Wish, which looks to take audiences on an emotional journey through the comedian's final days with his battle with neurodegenerative disorder. As part of the preview, we see that the doc features interviews with the actor's widow, Susan Schneider Williams, as well as his friends and partners in film, Sean Levi. I
can't watch that, man. It made me just sad.
Oh man, I love Robin Williams. That's not how I want to remember him, though. It's I'm conflicted. I'm glad it exists, but I'd rather see just a documentary about his whole career. It's going to be toward. I mean, they might have that in there too, but his final days. Like,
I'll just remember Death to Smoochie.
I think he was. Death to Smoochie was amazing.
The greatest movie ever. Oh my god,
I didn't see that one.
He was Rainbow
freaking Randolph, man.
Rainbow Randolph. Yes. Oh my gosh, that was great.
Max,
what a great movie.
You have to see Death to Smoochie.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna head out.
It's awesome in that movie.
And you won't come back saying, "Why the hell did you make me watch Crawl?"
Crawl was good. Listen, people say I am Mad Max, but I'm not easy to please. Like I do like a lot of content.
Oh, wait. We'll leave that to the your better half.
Okay. Oh, come on. All right.
Jeremy,
So, but are you guys interested in that? Would you watch it, or is it too difficult to watch? Even now,
I really don't know much about Robin. Well, yeah, honestly, I haven't really known Robin Williams that much. So really, for me, it might be like I'm only 20 years old, right? So really,
no excuse, Jeffrey.
But yeah, really, I haven't seen his movies at all, so I don't know if it'll have like a different effect on me or something like that. So, and I don't want to make the Robin Williams fans mad. So yeah, I'm not gonna watch it to make them mad.
All right. Well, Ryan and Sir Nerdlot.
I did not see Deep Blue Sea 2. I saw the first one. The first one had Samuel L. Jackson, right?
So yeah. I'm gonna go catch some sleep and talk to you guys soon.
Oh, okay. Sure, Jeffrey.
Right on, man. Have a good night.
All right, man.
Later on, Jeffrey.
Peace.
So what do you think, Ryan? You're not interested, or you can't do it because you like?
I don't think I'll watch Crawl.
No, not Crawl. Robin Williams documentary about his final days.
I'm interested. I think he roomed with Christopher Reeve in college. Ooh. And I he's an interesting guy. I like this. I was sort of a fan of Mork and Mindy, but I didn't watch it religiously. I did like his stand-up. I did like his. What's that?
Oh, I said, oh man, his stand-up's amazing.
Yeah. I like his style of comedy, and I think I've adapted some of that into my own style. Yeah.
I remember him on late night talk shows. He would just say anything, which you might get in trouble nowadays. Actually,
Popeye was kind of weird though.
Yeah.
Popeye was weird.
Yeah. Sir Nerdlot, can you stomach this, or is it too?
Yeah, I love documentaries, so I'll definitely be watching this. And I don't know the degenerative disease that he died of, but
or he was struggling with, and then decided something else, which is unfortunate.
But it's always good when things like this can bring light to some of those things.
Sure.
And
sure, I hope they have enough. I hope it's not just the final days, and then I also wonder, were they filming him for something during that? Because unfortunately, too, from what I heard, during his final days, he was also struggling financially. One of the last things was one of his shows got canceled. He tried another sitcom, and it got canceled. And then he's dealing with this. And
see, I didn't know that. So
I think I mean I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I haven't heard of this.
I heard rumors that he was struggling a little financially, and his projects weren't. He was doing some other stuff. that he didn't want, and they were even talking about Mrs. Doubtfire 2 or something. He's like, oh, and he did not want to.
I would not have wanted to see that.
Yeah, no, I know,
Yeah.
but I mean, if you're stuck, this is what happens. You could end up on, and people might not like. I like Nicolas Cage, but you can end up like Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage made some bad financial decisions. He just does anything.
Okay.
Every once in a while, he has a nice performance. But
National treasure.
But yeah, but the majority of his stuff, he
He wasn't a national treasure. He was in the Smithsonian thing, the Night at the Museum. National treasure was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he's talking about. I think he was talking about Nicolas.
Yeah,
I was talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Robin Williams.
No.
I'm still on Robin Williams. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about Robin. I had him on the.
No. I was just saying the comparison of why Robin. I'm not saying there's a reason for Robin Williams doing that.
Yeah,
but
he was good as Teddy Roosevelt. Really.
Oh yeah, he did a great. He was a pleasant addition to the movie.
Is Ultimate Enosh in here? It's just a black screen. What the heck?
He might be on.
He's in the bathroom.
Are you guys talking about movies?
Yeah.
Man,
his wife's like, "What are you doing?
You're on vacation.
Be right out.
You're on vacation with your family.
Are you taking that trip? Are you going to Metropolis?
Keep it
He's
down.
hiding in the
Keep it down.
bathroom.
I don't want anybody to hear. You guys.
Well, Tiff Tastic's in the chat,
Like I needed to
and
jump
she's
in real
asking about the guy that's on with us.
Who are you fucking?
I knew it.
That's what it sounds like for me too.
I'm not talking to anybody.
Who are you talking to? It's almost one.
It's Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, I'm wearing khakis.
Khakis.
What are you wearing?
Hi, is this Jake from State Farm?
Yes. You're covered. Don't worry.
Sorry, had to do it.
Hideous.
Well, he's not hideous. He's just wearing a mask.
It is hideous.
Oh,
Yes,
thanks a lot.
He's just wearing a mask.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. His mask is certain,
She says-
It's like Phantom of the Opera up in this bitch.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
just
Ryan,
joking. I just had to.
you can.
Good show tonight, guys.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for stopping by. What do you think about Robin Williams before you? I don't know if
see you
you're
later.
done. Oh, all right. Thanks a lot.
You're like, yeah, I don't care, Max. Bye.
Yeah.
Later.
Ryan Hartwell, follow at Mad Max Movies 1. I don't know if I think I follow you on Twitter. I'd have to find at Mad Max Movies 1, all cap. Send me a DM and I'll send you a link if you want to pop in. We got just a few topics left, and then if Ryan comes in, we'll talk to him a little bit. Let me see. Huge DC Fandome IGN article. Let me bring that up here. That's why I have the experts here. You know, I'm not an expert in anything. Master of none. I'm kind of with you, Brian. I'm not a master of anything. I like a lot,
but you know.
No, I love entertainment, but I bring on the experts like Ryan to huge DC Fandome guest list revealed. Robert Pattinson, Gal Gadot, James Gunn, and more, including Boon for Mortal Kombat and hopefully Injustice. Are we missing anything? Is there anyone we should be surprised by? Did you get any of the? They're like, oh, okay.
The cast of Shazam will be there.
Okay.
So they'll be talking about Shazam 2. So you see right there, Adam Brody. And then of course, The Rock will be there. He has his own panel, or his own little, his Black Adam panel. And you see, of course, Zack Snyder will be there. I did a list. I looked on Twitter and I took out all the names that were part of DC, like David F. Sandberg, of course, for the Shazam thing. Let me see here. Oh yeah, okay. So here it is. James Wan will be there, along with Patrick Wilson and who else? Who else was on there? They'll be there for the Aquaman panel or whatnot. Gal Gadot, she'll be there.
Awesome.
Ezra Miller will be there.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Let's see.
That's a
Patty
cool
Jenkins, of course, with Gal Gadot. Mark Strong will be there. He'll be on that Shazam panel. Margot Robbie, Michael Rooker. I'm sure that James Gunn will be there as well. His name wasn't on the list, but I'm sure he'll be there for the Suicide Squad. Chris Pine. Zach Levy, of course, for the Shazam. So I mean, there's going to be a lot of people that, because I mean, this, like I said, this is most of it's going to be pre-recorded. So they're just, either they were sent questions and are sort of just elaborating on those questions and just sending in their pre-recorded entries, and then maybe they'll get edited or something like that. They'll throw some images up just so it's not just people talking. Make it a little bit more interactive, exciting, whatever. So that's what I take from all that, and more. Of course, they're going to have extra people, but just from the people that they have, it's really good that they have Ezra Miller on there just to show some of the fans are like, is he still the Flash? Is this still happening? Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I did see a name on there, Alan Tudyk. What does he have to do with DC?
He does voices in the animation, doesn't he?
Oh, okay.
Does he? Okay, so, that makes sense.
Well,
that
Ryan, I could just, towards the end of the show, I could put the link in the chat. So this is for you, Ryan, if you want to pop in, talk to you a little bit, see how you're feeling. Patrick Wilson is so underrated. Yes,
he's a great actor. Yeah, James Wan really uses him a lot. So it's definitely awesome.
All right, so I got one more article here, and then viewer questions. If you have some question for the panel, go ahead, and I'll bring this up now. I'm really excited. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I heard wrong. It's very possible that this madman gets something wrong about Black Adam being a little bit, not that it was like super delayed or just they have to wait for another project of The Rock's to come through. He's a busy dude. Oh, Ryan is here. Okay, hold on a second. Hey, Ryan.
I heard that earlier. I swear I do not think that Black Adam had started any type of filming.
They released an image today. I'm sure that that's concept art because it was like a silhouette of, I guess, The Rock, and that was kind of it. It wasn't really much to go off of. Maybe there's more that I'm missing, but I just kind of glanced at it. I was like, oh, okay.
We're good, Ryan Hartwell. How are you doing? How are you feeling about all this DC news? Are you pumped, or are you just a casual DC fan?
I'm just a casual DC fan. I mean, I'm more into the comics and all that, but I have seen a few good ones like Wonder Woman and a few others like that. So,
okay. I don't think I've ever talked to you about the Snyder Cut. I know Matt's been covering too because I know you through Matt. Are you for the Snyder Cut? Are you interested, or what did you think about Batman v Superman and Justice League?
Frankly, I know a lot of people are gonna. Yeah, I haven't really seen it, to be totally honest. But
okay.
But I'm totally open to seeing an extended version of the Snyder Cut. So.
Okay, cool. Well, that's what we like to hear here. All right. I'm gonna bring up this Black Adam. I think this is what you're talking about, Ryan, from Zeverfet. There's two Ryans now. Hashtag two Ryans. Where's Zod Rider? I haven't seen Zod Rider in a while.
Yeah.
He's around. I haven't seen him either. I saw Syl today. Nerdy has a lot of people at his house, so he's kind of busy.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen Zod Rider. I don't know what he's up to.
I don't know if this is exactly new. I've seen this before, I think. New Black Adam concept art teased by Dwayne Johnson before big reveal at DC Fandome.
Yeah, that's old.
That's old.
That's by Boss Logic and Jim Lee. Jim Lee drew it, and Boss Logic colored it in and did all that, and that was commission work.
All right, so he's gonna be there.
Oh, I think if you scroll down some more,
I
think you'll see that little image. Keep going down. No, you're going up. Keep going. There that's the image. Okay.
Yep.
So for me, I was like, okay. He's there. And there you have it. There's your Black Adam teaser. I'm like, okay, is that Kondak? Is that the Rock of Eternity? Back in their heyday, is this? I don't know. Not too much to go off of. I think he was just staying in the doorway. Somebody, cut him out and plopped him in there and made him
right.
All right. Geek Cosmics Entertainment has entered the panel.
What? GCE?
So Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Thanks for joining us, Geeks Cosmics. So, what are you looking forward to the most from Fandome with it? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Welcome.
Thanks. What are you looking forward to the most? The Flash? Yeah. The Flash or Black Adam? What do you think? What do you want? What are you hoping to get more?
And when the Flash.
The Flash. Okay. Yeah, I'm really hoping there's more. Ezra Miller's gonna be there.
The Flash movie.
Yes. I'm really interested to see. That's been really, as much as Black Adam, that's been the one that's been off and on.
Well, Black Adam's been like 10 years plus. He's been talking about it. You know, back when he did this poll years ago where they were like, he was saying, okay, I'm going to do this. I want the fans to, I think it was texting, that you put in, 1 for this, 2 for that, or whatever. But he was like, do you want me to play Black Adam or do you want me to play Shazam? Or Captain Marvel at that time. And everyone resoundingly chose, Black Adam. And then that just was put on hold forever. He had all these other projects, that he started doing, and then he got on the different franchises, and just never materialized. And he has a lot of star power, man. He could have made DC and Warner Brothers a crap ton of money, just his name alone.
They should have brought him in earlier, honestly. I'm glad we're getting it though.
With him going to be here, he's such an entertainer. Just sitting and watching him talk is going to be. Yeah, I mean, even the little
snippet of him and Ryan Reynolds having that, goofy interaction on Twitter, it sent everybody into a frenzy about like, hey, look, these guys are actually paying attention to us nerds. So that was kind of fun.
Buying man in all of sports entertainment. I mean, I've been a fan of The Rock since the 90s. Like, I used to be a WWE fan back.
I got to make a new logo I can't copy WWE, but I gotta do something similar to WWE with, just flip it upside down.
Oh, the MME. The Miz did that.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Damn it. I didn't know about the Miz. All right. So let me see here. Well, that's what I had a question if I forgot. Okay, so what do you think the list is set in stone, or do you think there's some people that will appear that are not on the list? For example, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, because they're the ones that are not on the list, right?
They're not on the list.
They're not
surprises.
On the list.
They're coming in.
Do you think they're for sure going to be there in some capacity, even if they're not getting their next project, Ryan? Or
it says and many more.
Oh, it does. I didn't see that part,
but I don't know if they're going to see. This is where I differ with Zodwriter, is that he thinks they're just going to just unleash everything, right? They're just going to open the floodgates and just flood people with knowledge, information, all that. Like, Ben's back and he's signed on for 4 more appearances, and Henry's back and he's signed on for 5 more appearances, cameos or whatever. And he's still doing his, the Witcher. He still has 2 more seasons that he has to go shoot. So, he still has that, obligation. So, who knows? If they're there, fantastic. If they're not, okay. I don't want to get my expectations higher than what reality could possibly bring. Because if that's correct, to be like, oh yeah, Zach is not only is going to give us a trailer for this movie, but he's going to give us the first 10 minutes of the movie, and that's going to, totally set the pace. And that's
Grace was flaunting her access tonight. She was saying, I've seen the trailer.
Unfinished trailer.
Yeah, unfinished trailer.
Sure. I mean, and good for her.
Yeah.
We're all going to be able to see a trailer as well. It's like
I'd rather see it finished than
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see previs. I mean, I used to watch a whole bunch of George Lucas previs, and it's like, okay, but the finished product, when ILM is completed with what they're doing, it looks, 10 times or 100 times better, and it's got atmospherics, and it has music going with it. And, I mean, it's a different feel than just looking at like, oh, hey, get excited for this.
So do you think with the Black Adam that Cavill will make an appearance as Superman, or
see? I don't know where he fits in the universe. I know that Danny Garcia, who is The Rock and also Henry Cavill's agent, is and The Rock wants to battle Superman. Not so much Henry Cavill, but he wants to battle Superman because he wants that. He's a WWE kind of guy. He wants the big he wants to go head to head with some Titan.
Can you imagine that poster and that trailer with them?
Oh my man!
You know how they could really capitalize on it is if they sort of do the whole BVS, but make it BVS.
Yeah.
Just do the same exact thing, do the posters the same way, but just, have the atmospherics a little bit different for the magic quality of it. But yes, if they did it that same way, it would be funny, but also it would be still awesome to just to see these guys looking like they're about to go down, throw down.
Yeah. The Rock going, "Do you bleed?"
Yes. Oh, can you imagine him?
You will, and then he'll raise his eyebrow.
You smell.
That's really all I had for Movie Mouse. We could just do a few. If viewer questions or anything you're into right now. Are you binging anything? Any movies you see recently on streaming or?
I watched the Deathstroke animated movie today. We did a review on that right before I got on. We did a review.
I got to see that. What about you? I was actually talking to the other Ryan Hart.
Let's see. Anything I watched recently? Well, actually, there is one movie that I saw recently. It's called Freaks. It came out in 2017. Have you heard of it?
No.
Well, it stars Emil Hirsch and Bruce Dern, and it kind of starts off as a psychological thriller about a father trying to protect his daughter, trying to isolate themselves from the outside world. So it starts off as that, and then transitions into an X-Men style superhero.
Oh yeah, that's on. I think that's on Netflix, right?
Oh, I could watch that.
I don't know if it's a Netflix original, but I think it's on Netflix.
Freaks. Okay.
It's got to be better than Crawl.
Come on, man. You're going to crawl your way out of here in a second. Anything you'd like to see at Geeks Cosmics? You'd like to watch that? Okay. All right, Sir Nerdalot, what were you saying? Oh, you did? Oh, you did see it. Okay, cool. Sir Nerdalot, what were you saying there?
I watched An American Pickle today.
Oh, that's right. What is this American Pickle? Is this in the?
So it's an HBO Max original.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Yep. Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah, where he plays a twins.
No, he plays. He's from like 1917, and he gets preserved in pickle brine. Comes back 100 years later to meet his descendant.
Oh wow!
And
yeah, I've heard that.
All kind of craziness ensues.
Sounds pretty good.
I do want to see that.
All right, so I got to write this down.
It's really enjoyable.
Free.
I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, but it was enjoyable. It was fun. It was lighthearted.
Good. Yeah, no, I do like Seth Rogen. I think he's it's pretty funny.
And he did a really good job because, acting off of yourself, I think that could be challenging, but he did a really good job.
Awesome. We got an exclusive about Infinite Streams from the Nicotina show. Ryan Reynolds will play Zeverfett on Crisis on Infinite Streams. Cool.
That'd be awesome.
That's an upgrade. Oh, it's not. Okay. Dean Waska.
They're talking about Dean Cain being Superman and Lois.
Okay. I remember.
Oh, he's going to be in it as what, Jonathan Kent?
Oh, really?
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm not
sure.
I don't really follow the CW anymore. I don't care.
Wow,
I lost my attention.
Well, who played Lois Lane? Terry Hatcher. Oh man.
Oh
She's
yeah.
hot.
Former 49ers cheerleader, by the way.
Yeah. I can tell.
Just Your Average Joe, An American Pickle was not bad. Thanks for selling it to me. I'm just I mean, is it quality of like a Seth Rogen movie that would have been released in theaters that's just for HBO? Because we're getting the quality somewhere near that level for these comedies.
No, it's theater quality movie.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a rom-com, but it's along those lines. You know, it's a feel-good comedy.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, it's really good. It's enjoyable. Definitely go watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, I had this from the other day. I still think it's possible it could happen before Suicide Squad. I would love to see it, especially all the hints. But
it depends on the pandemic. You know, it depends on how that's gonna. Because I know for Gunn, they want that to go to the theater. For Air, they just we're just trying to get that to come out. Doesn't matter when.
Oh, phobic! Come on now. You want to throw? You want to throw?
Clark.
I got so
Dean
bored with
Cain
that
and
show.
Terry Hatcher. Terry Hatcher was the best thing about that show.
It was. It was. I mean,
James
I
Bond.
think The Flash was more enjoyable with Mark Hamill than in the '90s. Than
Since
a
we
lot of
always
stuff they
talk
did.
about the best version of Superman, who's the best Lois? Amy, or you go with the original?
Margot Kidder.
Margot Kidder. You can't.
Margot
you
Kidder.
can't-
Dude, she's amazing.
She was good. She was good. I would have loved to have seen what Carrie Russell could have done, because she read with Brandon.
Oh,
for the
you
part
mean
of Lois?
Kate Bosworth?
Yeah, I would have replaced Kate Bosworth with Carrie Russell.
There you go.
And I think Carrie Russell could have played a really great Lois Lane.
Yeah, I didn't like Kate Bosworth. I thought she was.
No one did.
No.
I don't even think Kate liked her work in there.
No.
Nick Tina exclusive. Max will host the show on Crisis on Infinite Streams. Maybe Midnight Madness on Infinite Streams.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, there you go. My prime.
There you go.
My
Yeah.
prime. Thanks for including me, Nicotina. You do some good work arranging all this. I'm not organized.
He's like that movie, The Wedding Planner. Martin Short is very good at planning out events like this.
Yes. 2020's Hatcher is still stunning. I haven't checked her out.
Yeah, it's been
I'll
a
take
while.
your word for it.
Well, what James Bond movie was she in? Tomorrow Never Dies. I like that one.
Oh yeah. Callie wants to play. So we should have the show soon. Then, what? Any final thoughts? Anything you want to talk about? Any plans? Or we're just all looking forward to Fandome. I want to hear some other movie news too, but there's just so much DC there.
Yeah,
it's not gonna. There's no way it's gonna flop like
the Comic-Con.
Yeah,
nobody cared about Comic-Con.
DC
I mean,
pulled out.
Yeah, I think the only thing good that came out of Comic-Con was that X-Men. What is it? Where the kids that movie that's been pushed back since 1987.
Yeah, I do want to see new. I do want to see New Mutants bad. That last trailer was awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks way better than it has any right to be. Like delayed.
Yeah, but they've definitely meddled with the movie. I'm so curious as to what version, Frankenstein monster this thing is going to be when they're done.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually when studios are finished meddling with a movie, it turns out to be a dumpster fire.
Aww.
She's bored. She wants to play. See, she's.
Thank you, Taco.
Max, I did see today something you might be interested in. You and your wife watch anime, right?
Yeah.
So they are making a sequel to Inuyasha.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I used to like that show a lot.
Yeah, I still like that show, and I get
never
made
finished
fun
it.
of for liking it.
No, it's a good show. I never finished it though. I lost. There were so many seasons. I lost. You ever get into a series and there's like a real lot of seasons and you lose track where you are and you never go back? I don't know where I was at.
I did that with The Simpsons, but that's because I kind of.
It's really easy. I fell away years ago.
Yeah,
The Simpsons, you can just jump in and watch whenever, watch whatever season.
I could say the
but
same.
Yeah,
about King
it's
of the Hill.
called
What the hell is with you and Sarah Palin? I never hear anyone mentioning Sarah Trav. It's weird. I love you, Trav. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how to get with the Sarah Palin.
Oh, it's that hockey mom thing. Everybody digs it.
I don't. Sarah. Oh,
I like that. I like her cadence, her accent. Like, you know, when she would say something like, you know, hockey mom. You know, it's just kind of funny.
Okay.
Just that accent.
Well, okay. Her Brie Larson. I think he's asking for Superman.
No, I take the Tina Fey version.
I don't know. Oh, Tina Fey. Yeah. All right.
Oh god, can you imagine Sarah Palin as Lois Lane?
Oh,
no. I could see Russia from my house.
Yeah. Superman is Clark Kent, don't you know?
Monteith Williams. I could go with Terry Hatcher or Erica Durance from Smallville as Lois. Yeah, she was nice as Lois. I liked her. How many film deals does Mustache get? You mean Henry Cavill?
Yes. He's got some appearances. I think he's got one film that he's going to work on aside from anything to do with Zack Snyder's universe, and then a couple of appearances with either Black Adam or with Shazam.
All right. See, Phobic says Cavill is best as The Witcher. I think he's best as Superman and Clark. But the way I love The Witcher. Did you all watch The Witcher here?
I watched The Witcher, and I liked it. It was just hard to tell for me. It was hard to tell what time period they were in because there was nothing really that stood out and said, "Oh, we're in this era. Oh, we're in that era." Hell, even the Queen looked the same age in both eras or whatever. So it was like you really because it jumped. It wasn't linear. So I mean, it just jumped all around. You had to kind of figure out like, okay, where are we now?
The books are that way too, even within the books, and then the books jump around. The whole story jumps around like that. So
yeah, but I mean,
definitely hard to follow.
If you get with me and like, you know, here I am now versus here I am when I'm 20 or whatever, you know, visually I'm going to be probably wearing something different. Right. Cars are going to be different around me, and you know, there's a visual difference.
Yeah, they're just
and they really didn't do that.
Yeah, I can definitely see where you're coming from.
Yeah,
and especially in a fantasy setting, like it can either take place in the past or maybe like a fantasy setting with the latest technology, so to speak. But,
sure. I mean, with fantasy, you control what they look like, so you can change whatever, whenever, you know, to make it fit that story, world, narrative, whatever.
Well, one of the tough things with The Witcher is the Witcher and the sorceresses. They don't age.
That's fine. I'm talking about the world around them.
Well,
you know, I'm talking about just sort of like, you know, as a whole, you know, it's kind of like watching Back to the Future, right? You know, when you're in the 80s, you know, when you're in the 50s, you know, when you're in the 1800s,
right.
You know, when you're in the future, which didn't, you know, have all the cool stuff, but
and the Cubs were off by 1 year, bastards.
Yeah.
All right, Nicotina. I think that would get really good ratings if he did.
I'd watch it. Because I didn't watch the first one.
Shameless. There's a new season of Shameless on Netflix. Let me see. You're wrong, Max. I get that on every stream. Thanks, Phobic. Jeremy Irons looked the same. Let's talk about the best Alfred. I love Jeremy Irons.
Who's the dude?
Michael Caine or Jeremy Irons, or who's the best Alfred?
I like Michael Caine in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. You know, I like Jeremy Irons for like an Alfred that like gets in the mix with Batman. Michael Koff is
that's who I was gonna say.
He's the standard of like pleasant Alfreds, you know, like he's just like, yes, please, you know, tuck me in. But you know, Jeremy Irons is gonna be in the mix with you. If I'm Batman, I want somebody like Jeremy Irons with me to like, you know, help me out, be my support. You know, I mean, what the hell is Michael Koff gonna do? He's just gonna sit there like, it's cold soup, sir. You know,
it's supposed
to be cold.
Yeah, the Alfred of Gotham was pretty interesting. Wasn't there an Alfred show that came out recently too?
Yes, it was called Pennyworth.
Did it bomb?
Yeah.
I never watched it.
Where was it?
I was
on?
jaded from the Gotham series, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I
right?
don't even give this a.
Everyone says Michael Caine. I would take Jeremy Irons over Michael Caine. I like Michael Caine.
I like Michael Caine, but not as Alfred.
I'm gonna stick with the original Michael Koff though. I mean, he was in all the first four for that I ever watched.
He was the constant. Yeah,
I think that Alfred in Gotham was interesting.
Yeah, I agree, Max. Actually,
okay.
I was actually going to bring that up. That he did a really good job playing the role, and the way they portrayed him.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicotina says, "Tuck me in, please." Oh, before you go, Nicotina, I don't want to put more on you because you're scheduling all this, but a few YouTubers were, and I'll give credit to T Flame, Strong Arm Flicks, and Jeffrey. Were saying it would be really cool because, especially Boon is going to be at DC Fandome. Maybe they're going to talk about Injustice 3. I would love to see some YouTubers go at it in Injustice 2 or Injustice 1. I don't know how we'd make that work or if it's too much, but that'd be interesting. I would love to see, I don't know if Film Gob plays. That'd just to see Gob play against someone or Fatal J. Fatal J might be a gamer. I'm not sure.
That wouldn't be too hard. I mean, I think you would just have to be like friends on whatever platform you're going to play on.
Maybe if we didn't even air it after Infinite, maybe people would be too tired. I don't know. Just some ideas. I'm not. It's your deal. It's your deal. I'm just saying. I would play. I have it for PS4, and I think I have a digital version for Xbox. I'm not sure with my Game Pass.
One thing I would like to add to the Alfred discussion.
No, just on one
that,
stream, like a tournament or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. Oh, so go ahead, Sir Nerdalot.
In addition to the Alfred discussion, Andy Serkis, I'm super excited to see what that's going to look like.
Yeah, I'm interested. I love Serkis. He's a great actor. He's so versatile.
Yeah.
That right there, versatility. His versatility is what makes me excited for that role, because it's a very odd casting.
Hey, Justin.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's going to be interesting. Yes, it is a very odd casting.
Yeah.
I think he'll do good. I want something different.
I think he's supposed to die.
Oh, thanks a lot. Can you say spoilers, man? Right? You know too much. Thanks a lot. See, what the hell? Right? Okay, Nicotine. Never mind. No video games.
Sci-Fi Dragons back in the mix.
What the hell? Where is Mr. I think his internet froze for a few days. I saw something about I'm about to get new internet. That was the last thing.
Then his town got hit by Mothra.
Oh boy, yeah, probably. Replaced by Brian Hill. Oh, thanks, Brian. Stab me in the back with sci-fi. All right. Well, you could go join him now.
Fair enough.
Shifty Gasm says, despite all its faults, I might go back and watch Gotham. I'm not sure. Despite all its faults, Gotham gave us great versions of Alfred, Riddler, and Hugo Strange.
I did like I said, I did like the Riddler. And I didn't
see the Hugo Strange.
Warming up to the Penguin.
Oh, see, why you got to do that?
No, that's uncouth.
I thought we were blocking the haters.
Don't go there.
Yeah, blocking the haters.
There. Yeah. I mean, Nicotina should definitely know better.
Hashtag block the haters.
Yes, block the haters.
It's one of the hardest things for me to do, and I'm abiding by my friends.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very proud. You're
doing a good job.
Stuck with Movie Madness, and so I'm definitely on your side, buddy.
Okay, so I'm trying. Pennyworth, I gotta check that out. I think it's probably canceled though. I haven't heard anything about that show.
I didn't hear anything positive or negative about it,
or something like that.
I don't know anybody who's seen it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
wanted to watch.
Never even knew it existed.
So if they can get it to where I can actually like binge watch the whole show, then I'd be down to watch it.
Well, there was also the Krypton show. Was that any good?
The first season was pretty good. The second season, I stopped watching when I saw Lobo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just like, that's not Lobo.
Oh, okay. Now I'm interested to see.
He's more like Lobo Marunga.
Krypton Lobo. Let me see.
The name's Lobo. Lobo Moronga.
I gotta.
Oh, who's talking about McDowell? I love Malcolm McDowell. He's awesome.
I'm trying to find
Dr. Tolian Soren in Star Trek Generations, man.
Can we get Jason Momoa for Lobo too? You think he'd be good?
He would have been a great Lobo. I have to admit, he would have been a great.
I mean, it's just
Lobo.
perfect.
Yes.
Here is.
I didn't get to see Doomsday really in.
Yeah, that doesn't look that great.
Yeah, and he reminded me of that.
I mean, it doesn't look horrible either, but
he reminded me of that guy from what was that? Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh,
the guy's like bullshit. You know, I like all this stuff, but it's all bullshit. You know.
Oh yeah, no.
He was on MTV a lot, I think.
Yeah, no. Get him to.
He never combed his hair.
Get him to the Greek.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name because the guy's he's very forgettable.
Russell Brand.
Yeah.
Russell
Brand.
Russell Brand. Yes. Yeah, that's who this Lobo reminds me of. Just the way he looks, he's kind of thinner than you would expect Lobo to be.
I could just who could you think of better as Lobo than
I stop at Jason Momoa. I'm like, unless somebody can come up with something better.
You think he would do it if they approached him?
Yeah, it's a part. It's money. You know, why not?
What about the dude from John Carter? I mean, they're similar in kind of look.
I don't remember John Carter. I remember watching it and not remembering it.
John Carter was pretty good.
Didn't he play Gambit and Wolverine?
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights or something.
That guy. People were saying for a while he was like Johnny Depp's doppelganger or something.
Luke Evans' logo. That's not a bad one. I like Luke Evans.
I think Luke Evans, since what's his face, Mark Strong is Sinestro in the 2011 Green Lantern. I think that Luke Evans would be an awesome Sinestro.
Okay, so Shifty Gizm says Krypton's a good show. Fantastic versions of Brainiac.
South Kelly's in the house.
They have Doomsday. I got to get him on. South Kelly.
Yeah, he's great.
Send me a tweet next Movie Madness. I want to have you on for sure if you're available. And thanks for coming on too, Ryan Hartwell. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Statham is Lobo with a wig. I don't know.
This is gonna end only one way.
Danny McBride is that you saying that? I don't know.
You know, that was funny when they did that little it was that little skit, that Crocodile Dundee skit, Crocodile Dundee's son or some crap. That was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw that
I didn't see. I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Eastbound and Down is one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, that's a good show, actually.
It's awesome.
I've never seen it.
I mean, Will Ferrell's kind of hit or miss even in that, but
he's in
Danny McBride was
Danny
awesome
McBride.
in that.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so bye, Ryan. Bye, Ryan Hartwell.
Later, brother.
Later, man.
South Cali
Good
guy.
having
I
you.
could see what I could do, but I'll definitely send you the tweet. Thanks for the invite. Sure. Oh, Ryan's back.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. I'm out of movie news. What else is going on? I'm like all in my head's all in DC Fandome. That's what my problem.
That's the next big thing because there's really nothing going on. You know, everything's kind of shut down. Zack Snyder. Okay, according to Harry Lennox, friend, he tweeted out that shooting was going to start today. Saturday.
Yeah.
That they're going to start shooting their scenes, the scenes that were missing for Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
Additional footage,
yeah, so he's going to do that. So I guess they got clearance to shoot. So
no, that's the worst. Are you trying to go the worst ever? Trav, Patton Oswalt as Lobo.
Like I could see Patton Oswalt as like the what was it, Scarface and the ventriloquist. I can see him in that role.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah. What's exciting is we're getting back to content. I mean, the summer's winding down, but
the fall streaming season is upon us, man.
Oh my goodness, I'm so about streaming, and
September is going to be great. The Boys 2 is coming.
All
right.
right.
Yep. And then it's October for Mandalorian, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we find out that
and Mulan,
Baby
VOD,
Yoda
thank
is
you, Grace.
Palpatine.
In Star Trek.
Grace Randolph was right. No,
Yes, she was.
No one likes my Grace love.
No, I loved her victory lap though. I watched that video where she was like, "I was
I'm
right."
down with, I'm down with a little bit of Grace. Just I can't get on her takes. Her takes are where I'm like, okay, you've gone off the deep end, lady.
Really? Have you seen
her
other
takes are like
YouTubers?
horrible. Like, Wonder Woman 84 is going to be a Flashpoint movie. No, I don't agree with that. I think that's completely wrong.
There could be some tie-in. Oh, you don't know yet. I don't know.
I would definitely bet against it. I'm betting against Grace on that.
Okay. Well, Bobik, thanks for staying with us anyway. Because I mean, what's happening in Marvel? There's nothing happening in Marvel right now.
Well, if they put out Black Widow on video on demand, I mean, I would be down to watch that. Like right now.
I think they have to.
Oh yeah,
because nobody cares about her anymore. She's dead.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
the thing is, I'm not going to pay $30 to watch Black Widow.
I would.
Like,
anything.
So with
ScarJo?
a family,
Woo!
I'm definitely going to watch Mulan.
Okay.
For $30.
Oh wow.
But not Black Widow.
So I can't get around. Okay, I'm not into Mulan. I like the cartoon, the first one only. I mean, it had Eddie Murphy as Mushu. They don't have him in this movie, so I don't care.
Well, my wife said it's a
in every Disney movie, there's some sort of fantastical fantasy, like Aladdin or I mean, talking animals in Lion King or whatever, but
yeah.
I mean, but the Lion King was its own thing. Little Mermaid, I could pay Little Mermaid money, $30 to see their live action version of Little Mermaid. But Mulan, I don't know. I don't have that much of an interest in what they're showing me. There's a witch.
The depth of the story is not magical. Of the story of Mulan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, so out of the source material,
yeah,
from where they pulled, yeah. No, I get that. I'm sure that Eddie Murphy's character was not anywhere in the source material for Mulan, and that's.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking.
I'm
about
just saying, they
the
Disney-fied
story
him
of Mulan.
It's kind of like watching a live action version of Frozen, right? And you don't have Olaf. Or you don't have the reindeer thing or whatever, it's just the two girls and maybe the guy and that's kind of it. It's not. There's no Disney magic crap.
Well, they didn't like China didn't like the animated one from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at this way.
I-
The last movie I saw in the theaters was Rise of Skywalker. Just on myself alone, with movie tickets, pizza, drinks, all that kind of stuff, I was well over $30.
I'm going to get some. Exactly. I'm going to go to Wine and Spirits for my wife. We'll have get some food. We'll watch.
Make it a blockbuster night. You know what I mean?
I put my M&Ms in my pocket, and then I go in there. So I spend. Maybe $7-8 on a ticket, $2 for the M&Ms. So about $10 for me.
All right.
Well, maybe 15 if I want a drink.
Well,
I used to clean out the cups because they were plastic. Just take them in there.
I'm telling you right now, I'm doing a prediction. You're going to be shocked at how much Mulan makes because there's also been not anything new.
Oh yeah.
Just beyond that, people are.
Well, yeah. A lot of people are going to want to entertain their little girls.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
Like me.
Well, and the thing with Black Widow, though, I think
the cutest little girl I know.
Enthusiasm will be gone if they try to put it in the theaters. It's like, whatever. But no, if they put it out like right now, when there's nothing going on, I mean, it would make gangbusters, and then other studios would think, hey,
yeah, like the movie Trolls.
Yeah.
I think it's really smart to do both. Like people that insist on movies, you could go there cheaper. You could go see it. You do both at the same time, get money right away. Yeah. And then someone can't complain. Oh, that's too much for VOD. Well, there's a theater.
Yeah.
That's really smart. I'm shocked that they're doing both. So I'm very interested to see. And that's the same weekend The Boys comes out. So I'm doing like, I know my friends are going to be all seeing Tenet, but I'm just going to sit home and watch Black Widow with the wife, get some good food, alcohol.
Yep. Go to Bevmo, get some good stuff, and have a good
Sir
time.
Nerdlot, if you're gonna see it too, maybe we could do a review or something for your channel or something of Mulan.
Mulan?
Yeah. I'll do a review with you if you want, because I know I'm gonna watch it opening weekend. My wife says, "Yep, we're getting it."
Okay.
Fair enough.
And
I won't be seeing it until it's free.
I know, Ryan. I know. Are you gonna go see Tenet that weekend?
I don't know. I don't know.
Really?
I mean, I'm like Inception. I don't need to see it in the theater. I don't recall seeing Inception in the theater. I saw it. I go to the movies. Okay, like Avatar 2 comes out, right? I'm gonna go to the movies to see Avatar 2 because it's made for larger screens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's made kind of like Aquaman. You know, you go for the spectacle. You know, if there's another Jurassic Park movie or the King Kong movie with Godzilla. You know, we haven't talked about that in ages. You know, I'll go see that because it's huge monsters or whatever that's on a huge screen, and you know, I want to get lost in the movie for a bit. You know, so you know, that's the kind of movie like. Blended, I can wait. You know, Tenant, I can wait.
Well, I've seen 2 movies in the last 2 years in theaters: Joker and Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So,
well, I mean, and superhero movies. Like I went to the movies to see Joker. I went to the movies to go see Rise of Skywalker. And I can't recall what I saw. No, and then Birds of Prey.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's my wife. She's like, we're going to see Birds of Prey opening.
I wasted my money on that, but that's fine.
Like, I want to see that movie. When are they putting it out on HBO Max?
What's that?
Birds of Prey.
Well,
I imagine.
I think it's going to be available soon. But you're definitely going to pay for it in the long run because you know you're going to waste 2 hours of your time.
I've already paid for the service, so you know what am I out? I watched Idiocracy the other day, but
that's amazing. Idiocracy is up here. Birds of Prey is
okay. So then
down
I'm
there.
It's like ow my balls.
Yeah,
I got to check out my HBO Max app. It's just I have to turn on my Xbox to do it. That's the only problem.
Well, that's how I really do love HBO Max. They recycle movies on there. So like I think last month I watched Dr. Sleep for the first time.
That was better than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, it's really good. Jojo Rabbit is on there right now.
Oh, really? I want to see that one. I didn't see that.
That I believe me and the wife are going to watch that one tomorrow.
Okay.
That's the one that Brie Larson directed, right?
No, that's Tiki Watiti.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, Tiki Watiti.
Yeah.
There
was something else that had just Harley Quinn series just dropped on there.
Oh, okay, good. Because I don't remember my stupid DC Universe login. I don't even know if it works anymore.
Yeah, I've been watching the animated movies, the DC animated ones. Like
yeah, they got a lot of those. I finally watched The Killing Joke that I hadn't watched.
I heard that one.
That's older. It's really good.
Yeah.
All right, so
Watchmen's on there. I want to see Watchmen again.
Yeah. What am I doing streaming? Thanks everyone for watching. No, but the final question is, what are you doing that weekend? Because you're gonna have The Boys. What are you doing first? The Boys, Mulan, Tenet. Are you gonna go out to the theater? You're gonna sit at home and stream? I'll pick you first, Ryan Hartwell. What are you gonna do that weekend? What do you think?
Let's see. If I were to choose, if cinemas were still open, I would definitely see Tenet in IMAX if possible.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess whatever comes first. I mean, I'm interested in seeing Mulan. It definitely looks like it has a very Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon kind of vibe to it.
Yes.
All right. Well, look out for the review. I think me and Sir Nerdlog, we'll try to work out a collab for that. I'd like to do that. I'm paying for it anyway. So I'm probably going to watch that first, and then The Boys, and then I'll wait on Tenet. I do want to see Tenet. It's going to be hard because people might be spoilers with it. Brian, what are you going to do that weekend?
Probably work. Yeah, that's usually what I do. Yeah, no, I'll probably just catch up on some of the other streaming stuff that's available at the time.
Okay. Did you see The Boys season 1?
I didn't, but I don't have Amazon Prime right now, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'm currently reading the graphic novel series, so.
Oh, okay. So you want to wait till you finish until you watch the show, or?
Yeah, pretty much. But
okay,
yeah.
I get that. All right, Ryan's rushing to see
The Boys.
The Boys.
Yeah, I'm not paying $30 for any of it. I'm already paying for Amazon, so that's where I'm going to be.
I do pay too many streaming services. I really do. All right. Well, I think that's where we're ended. We're exactly at 2 hours, and I have a lot of stuff I could watch, and I actually want to go play Injustice too, to get ready for the Nick and No, I'm just kidding.
Max, go watch Death of Smoochie and An American Pickle.
Yes. All right.
Death of Smoochie.
And Freak. That sounds cool. That sounds like a movie I'd want to see too, on Netflix.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.